Let me show you how to set up and enable desktop mode on your Google Pixel 10 and 10 Pro. First, let's go in the settings and basically scroll down till you see your about phone section here. Then all the way down till we see this build number over here, and we have to click 7 times on the build number to enable the developer options. Next, let's go back in the system settings here, all the way down, and basically developer options here, and then swipe all the way down, and so make sure to enable this feature over here, and also the phone will have to reboot. And next we are going to need a way how to connect our Pixel to our monitor. So I'm going to use simple adapters like this, which essentially converts the Type-C to HDMI, or also you can get maybe like a hub as well, so you can actually use wired accessories as well. So you see, I'm actually going to plug it in, and yeah, basically let's plug it in simply, and then as you see shortly, as you see, we have desktop mode also running. Also make sure to connect basically like a wireless mouse if you are going basically the wireless route. So simply in your Bluetooth settings, so open your Bluetooth settings and simply connect basically to your wireless mouse and also wireless keyboard. But again, so if you also get like a hub, you can also use wired stuff as well, so it doesn't matter. And then as you see, basically, yeah, my mouse is already working here. Okay, then, and also let me quickly show you how to do everything here. So you see on the bottom you have basically this taskbar where you have all the apps. So you see we basically have all the apps that we have on the phone itself, so we can freely open them. Also you have basically like some like Chrome browser here, Gmail for example, photos, so you can open up basically your gallery here. You can even like see the videos here that you have recorded, so we can even make it full screen. So yeah, absolutely awesome. So also I suggest you to go over here in the settings and also click connected devices here, and basically, yeah, once this is connected, you will be able to click over here on external displays, and you see you have a bunch of options here as well. So for example, you see you can change the display size and text here, so I like it to set it to the maximum. When it comes to resolution, I see at the moment it's stuck at full HD, so I actually have like better resolution screens than that one, but I suspect maybe later they will actually enable this. So basically, so this system is only like a few months old, and it's actually quite basic at the moment essentially. So for example, we can still open for example like a browser here. So as you see, it works pretty much like a normal computer here, and also we can even like snap here as well. So you see, for example, we can use a browser on this side, also open something else on the other side, snap it. Okay, so, or also we can like resize it just as need. So you see, actually looks very good indeed. Also, we can easily even connect like wireless controllers as well and play basically Android games, so I think that's also absolutely awesome. When it comes to negatives, however, what I'm seeing, I can't find basically how to enable sound basically. So basically the sound is actually not coming from the my Pixel. But I guess if you have like a speaker connected to your phone, or also you have speaker basically in your monitor, that also probably will give you the sound. But compared to the Samsung, for example S25, that is actually able to play basically the sound on the device itself. So for some reason I'm not seeing that. Also, we actually can't make the screen actually go to sleep. So you see, if we actually make it go to sleep, the screen actually turns off. Again, on Samsung we can also do it. So again, it's a bit crude at the moment. But yeah, when it comes to performance, however, I'm actually very impressed. So it's actually very snappy, and in my opinion, actually the, for example, web browsing is actually smoother than on the Samsung system. So I do hope, yeah, basically in the next months they even develop this further as well. Also, I'm not seeing how to add, for example, apps on the main screen here as well. That is also another like negative, so we only get like literally blank space at the moment here. Anyway, good luck.